So today we'll be talking about how and why being a lover girl is extremely deadly and dangerous, okay? For one, I have talked about in my previous videos, I did talk about this lover girl series, right? And who is a lover girl? If you're interested in that, I will provide that link to that video below. But just a brief little summary is that a lover girl is a person who have never been loved and who has experienced emotional trauma such as abandonment, as well as emotional neglect or emotional abuse. Anything dealing with a sense of not being emotionally safe in her environment with her family attachments have caused her now to seek external validation, has also caused her to have such anxious and sometimes avoidant attachments. It's dangerous, right? If you think about it as why it's, well, first off, it's very sad that emotional health is not viewed as something as urgent and serious, as physical health, right? It's a cancer, right? It's something that can last for a while, 4 stages, it progresses, and then once it has hit its peak, it's too late, right? Or you have hit rock bottom, okay? That's the deadly game of being a lover girl, is that you will not do anything about it until it becomes something serious, okay? For instance, not confronting your emotions, right? Such as, I'm bored, I'm lonely. Just saying it. I'm bored and I'm lonely. Instead of you finding something healthier to do, you may get into a relationship. You may fall for a guy who has been love bombing you and constantly showing you attention consistently, right? And then all of a sudden you get into some issues, or you get into this situation where it may turn deadly, okay? These things end up in domestic violence situation, toxic relationships, stalker relationships, right? So being a lover girl, it's important for you to confront your vulnerability within you, as well as confront being bored and lonely and depressed and all those things within you, because you will look outside of yourself for company that may not be such good company. Especially if you're a single mother, especially if you're a single mother. We have to think about our kids, right? So being a lover girl is deadly because you're making decisions that can be very risky because of a temporary feeling that you're unable to process. And you don't know how to process it. And your way of coping with it or temporarily dealing with it is by seeking companionship or a guy outside of yourself. Some people resort to alcohol, drinking, marijuana to suppress their feelings, right? So it's sad because a lot of women are coming up a lot of women are being physically abused. A lot of women are being, in relationships that they can't see themselves out of because they felt like they were not worthy of more, right? Seeking validation is a lover girl. Needing that constant validation that you are worthy of someone being committed to you or liking you. You are important, right? And half of the times, you guys don't even want love. You just need attention. Let me say that again. Majority of the times, you guys do not want love. You just need attention. So, if you're not ready for the dangerous games, if you're tired of playing the dangerous games, or if you want to prevent playing the dangerous games, then you need to process your emotions. Usually the emotions is, I'm bored, I'm lonely, I'm horny. Let's talk about it, right? I just need that dopamine. I just need, right? You just need that something, okay? What you would do is write down 3 or 4 things that you would do before talking to a guy. I'll go on a walk. I'll go exercise. I'll journal how I feel. I'll have a positive journal, which I only write down positive things about myself, even if I don't believe it. And then I'll have a journal just to process and release and let go of the emotions, right, that I don't understand, but let me just let it out. All right. A lot of us is underestimating the power of talking. I had a conversation with a girl through my DMs telling me about her situation. And after all of that, she said, I felt better. That's all you needed. You don't need a guy. You don't need to have sex. You don't need alcohol. You don't need marijuana. You need to talk to yourself. You need to let it out. Half of us don't have friends or people that we trust with our vulnerabilities because we are afraid of shame, judgment, and etc. Right? And I get it. I too. So talk to a trusted individual if you can. If not, journal. Talk to your ancestors. Talk to your spirit. Talk to you. And after you do all of that, create a plan. All right. Let me go ahead, go to the gym. Let me go ahead, listen to some music. Let me go ahead, go to the store. Let me go ahead, clean up my room. Like, we have to replace the feeling of boredness, loneliness, with something more constructive and productive that can pour back into ourselves without us risking anything. All right? So it's a dangerous game, you guys. You can really end up, and I'm just so blessed that my lover girl syndrome have not put me in a position where I have put my children at risk or me, but I have been risky because of these feelings. Like, seriously, I have made very poor decisions in my life just because I was bored, just because I was lonely, because I didn't know what to do with my feelings and emotions. And some of us is so deep into the emotions that you end up being too deep into a relationship that you can't see yourself out of it anymore. Until you lose your life or your kid lose their life, right? Or your kid was molested or hurt or harmed or something like that because you were so tunnel vision on needing this drug. It's a drug. Us not being emotionally secure and emotionally healthy causes us to yearn for this dopamine, yearn for this drug. It's like, when is the next hit? When is the next hit? And that's not a place to be in. Especially if you're a mom, it's not a place. And I'm just so blessed that my decisions did not result to me being physically abused or me being on drugs or me putting my children at risk of anything. I'm just so blessed and grateful that I just woke up and said, you know what? It's time for us to love ourselves, because I am so tired of the constant repetition of the same output of men. I'm tired of needing to have a relationship in order for me to be fulfilled and complete. All right. So that's just the topic for today. Again, I have more to say on that, but I don't want to make these videos extremely long. Please share or comment if this kind of resonate or was helpful for you to kind of like get your stuff together. It's time to stop playing around. It's time to stop not, doing the work and actually really, really confront the darkness within. So, because it's really robbing us of our life focusing so much on the negative emotions, the sad emotions, that it's taken away the enjoyment and the things that we have yet to achieve or experience in life. Okay, this is a sense of emergency within women, within Black women as well, specifically. That's who I'm talking to because I'm her. But all women, but specifically Black women, it is time for you to stop being scared to confront yourself. Stop being scared to love yourself. And if you need support, I created a Facebook group. We will be starting the 75 Hard Challenge live this Sunday, June 30th. Okay? And I created that group for support as well as access to me. Okay? To help you. Okay? Because I wish I had that. I wish I had a group of other women who are experiencing what I'm experiencing at this time and want to heal and overcome it so they can finally be happy within and not feeling like they need to have a relationship to fulfill that. All right. So if you're interested, please join the Facebook group, which is the Lovergirl. That will be down at the bottom. Okay. And connect with me, connect, reach out, comment the problems and struggles that you're experiencing down below, because you're not the only one that's experiencing that. And also, if you have a problem, please let me know. I would love to have videos that talks about, specific problems. And I will put my email down at the bottom as well if you wanted to email me specific situations that you're going through and if you need some free advice, okay? Other than that, I love you guys, and it requires bravery and courage to go through this. Okay, it does. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Okay, it's worth it. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. There's more to come. Welcome to the family. Bye, you guys.